Hello and welcome to Millie White Cooks. In this video I'm going to show you how to make tasty, heart healthy nut butter. The great thing about homemade nut butter is that you can ensure that it doesn't contain any unnecessary ingredients such as palm oil, salt or sugar, and you can flavour it naturally to your own taste if you want to. More on that later. Also, it's very likely to be much cheaper than buying an equivalent nut butter from the store. This jar was over 50% cheaper. Let's start. All you need are nuts, a strong food processor or blender, a roasting tin and quite a bit of patience. Depending on your processor, it may take up to 30 minutes to transform the nuts into a smooth and creamy butter. So I'm using a mix of almonds and cashews. I've got 180 grams of unblanched raw almonds, which is about 1 1/4 cups, and 120 grams of raw cashew nuts, which is just under 1 cup. I'm going to roast the nuts before making the butter. You don't have to do this, but I find that it helps release the oils, which makes the nuts easier to blend, especially the almonds. So preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 180 degrees Celsius or 160 degrees Celsius in a fan oven. Pop the almonds in first and cook for about 5 minutes. Now add the cashew nuts and return to the oven for a further 8 to 10 minutes. Remove from the oven, allow to cool very slightly, then tip into your food processor or blender fitted with a chopping blade. Start to process the nuts. You may want to flavour your nut butter. You could add the seeds from a vanilla pod, or 1 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, or at Christmas time you could add half a teaspoon of mixed spice for a festive twist. If you like a bit of warmth and spice, ground ginger is nice, between 1/4 teaspoon and half a teaspoon to taste. You can even flavour it with some Chinese 5 spice, or for some heat, what about a little cayenne pepper? However, this time I'm going to keep mine plain so that I can use it in both sweet and savoury recipes. So we'll set the processor on again and wait. Every 5 minutes or so, you'll need to stop the processor and scrape down the sides. As you can see, at this early stage, the nuts are really just finely ground. They're not even starting to look like nut butter. You just need to scrape down the sides really well and then process some more. However, even with a powerful processor, you may find you need to let it have a little rest every 10 minutes or so to avoid the engine overheating. Here it is after a further 10 minutes. You can see it's starting to clump together, but still quite a way off a smooth nut butter. Let's look again. It's now starting to get closer to a butter texture rather than finely ground nuts, but there is still a way to go. At last, nut butter. Now simply transfer this deliciousness into a sterilised jar, seal and store in the fridge. It will keep for a couple of months, if it lasts that long. You can use this nut butter as a spread or in sweet or savoury cooking. If you've liked this video, please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more healthy cooking inspiration. You can also find me on my blog, milliewhitecooks.com, as well as Twitter, Facebook and Pinterest too. If you'd like to try more of my recipes, why not take a look at my range of cookbooks, which are available as paperbacks or Kindle books from Amazon, or as ebooks from iBooks, Nook or Kobo. You'll find all the links in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.